You gotta watch this.
Because I got some things I want to show you. Make sure I've got some loaded on the brush. I'm going to wipe it off.
Hi there, welcome back. This is today's project. It is a family tree and it is going to be in a shadow box. And these are just a couple of ideas on how I might want this to look. So let's get started. Today we are going to start creating a family tree shadow box. And the first thing I'm doing here is attaching my paper. You'll be able to see here that what I have is 12 by 12, which is fine because I'll just fill it in here and then at some point we'll be putting paper or something there. I want to make sure that it's my not cut edge. Yeah, that's cut. So I get a cleaner edge. Okay, so I'm going to get this glued. What I am going to do is take some really pretty ribbon. And I'm just going to create like a pretty stripe here. My client said that her mother-in-law loves the color yellow. All right, I just expanded my little branch there just a little bit so that I gave it some more room. And so now that should work. There we go. And I'm gonna use liquid glue because it's too hard to get into all these little intricate spots here. This up and maybe if I can just get it to just lay. Look at that. That worked. Wow, that worked out very well. I'm going to have to try that again sometime. So now what I will do is get these little edges down, and that I will use my fine glue on. Okay, now we are cutting out the name and the date that, the year that the couple married. I'm gonna start with the parents' names, and then first kid with their children, second kid with their children, third child with her children, and fourth child with their children. The first set of letters off of the Cricut right now. And I am going to double this up so that I have some more dimension to the wording. So far I'm really liking it. So I'm going to grab the second set of letters and we'll get those glued together and then we'll put this on. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Cricut, and I've got a heart shape for each family member, and I am writing out their name so it will print on top of the
heart shape. And then once those are cut out, we're going to apply those to the wood pieces so we have a three-dimensional look on our board.
These came out very nice, so I'm gonna get them off of here. Maybe we'll use tape runner because this is permanent also. Alright, let's see how this works. While the glue gun is firing up, so that I can get all these glued onto here, in the meantime, I made some bows. The large one, I think, is going to be put here or right underneath the mom and the dad. And then the other cute little bows are going to go under their children. So their son and their 3 daughters. So I made 4 of those. And I will be cutting the tails in a couple of minutes, but I didn't want to mess with them now. So I learned how to make those using a fork. So that was pretty cool. And I can show you exactly how to do that.
What I'm actually using is a dinner fork from my kitchen. And I happen to have a small vise that I can attach that to, and that holds that really nice and steady. And I was thinking you can use something like a glass filled with rice or beans, and I think that would hold your fork tight for you too. For a tiny bow like this, we're gonna only need about 8 inches of ribbon. You're gonna wrap the ribbon around the back of the fork, and then you are going to twist it by pulling that left side underneath. And then the right side can actually be very short because the left side is actually going to do all the work. You are going to fold underneath the ribbon and put it through the middle tine of the fork. Now you're going to pull that piece up and over the tine, and then you are going to pull tight and tie yourself a really tight knot. And once you have that done, just pull tight and you can lift that bow right off the fork. And there you have it, the cutest little bow ever. Now you can leave tails on those, but I'm gonna actually trim those off really short so they almost look like a bow tie. Now while I'm waiting for the glue gun to get hot, I'm going to check my girlfriend's text one more time to make sure I not only have everyone's names, I have them spelled correctly, and I know which family they each belong to. So the first thing I'm going to do is look for the parents' names, which are Jack and Marie, and I'm going to attach each one of those to the yellow pieces of wood that we did use the Sharpie marker with. And so we're going to glue those on, and then we will put those at the very top where I showed that the parents would go. So we're going to let that dry for just a second, and we'll do the other one, and then we'll apply them. So now we're going to start attaching each of the families. So I make sure that they are on the correct branch, and I have everyone there. And we'll zoom right through all of this here so that we can move on with the florals. And I think this is really turning out pretty cool. So now we're going to add the bows that we made previously. Once I got all the names put on, I realized it really still needed something else. So I thought, what better thing to put on a tree than leaves? So I used leaves that I used from my florals. I just trimmed them off of some of my flowers, and I just attached them with the liquid glue that I was using before. So I think this looks great.
All right, I am going to see if I have any glue in here. Alright, I'm going to start at the bottom here, and I want to put like 3 little dots here. And let's see if we can get some gems picked up here. Whoa, I'm already impressed. Alright, so here's the final project. Let's turn this over first. I'm thrilled. I think this turned out amazing. Wow. Cool. Alright, well I can't wait to send pictures to my girlfriend and have her see it for the first time. All right, well, thanks for watching and tune in for my next project.